Impulse Group NYC is part of the collective of Impulse United. So there are 17 chapters globally that work together to really spread the message around sexual health, particularly as it relates to gay men, and it has a component of HIV prevention.
So Impulse Group NYC has engaged over 1,000 gay men throughout all of our events. I think the way that we're engaging and impacting the community is providing education in a non-traditional way. So we are throwing these social events but educating our community, and they're leaving the event understanding and knowing something new.
The CDC report about the 1 in 2 young black gay men getting infected with HIV, 1 in 4 Latino gay men getting infected with HIV, and then also 1 in 11 white gay men getting infected with HIV within their lifetime.
Impulse Group is filling this gap that wasn't available before. I'm in my late 20s, and I know that growing up and in my early 20s, I didn't have this option. An organization of young men who knew what I was going through and who were here to support. We're doing that in a sex-positive way.
Tonight is called Mass for Mass, and Impulse is putting together this event to create a safe space for gay men to come together and talk about HIV shaming, mass versus feminine, gay labels, body image, and race and ethnicity.
A lot of people don't have that avenue to say, hey, like, I'm positive, or hey, like, how can I get access to treatment?
My favorite event of this year was actually Impulse House done in Fire Island this August that just passed. So we had a great turnout of almost 300 people, if not more, I believe, in a great space on Fire Island with a huge pool, a beautiful view of the bay.
And me being diagnosed recently, I was very scared of the judgment and the being cast out from my family and friends, but groups like this help to raise up people like me.
The second day of Impulse House, we hosted a brunch. It was called Feel Your Freak. We had a sex therapist come and host the event, and we wanted everyone to know, they had a safe space to talk about things that they might feel like stigmatized about.
Chemsex was actually the US premiere of a Vice documentary called Chemsex, and it basically touched upon a small epidemic that happens in our community. About like 1 in 10 gay men try meth.
The film was so raw that there were moments where, individuals had to take a step out of the room to just regroup. And the best thing about that is that Impulse Group, we had resources in sight.
I actually went to Paris like last month, and there were 3 people in this club, and they were on a bed and they were overdosed on G, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is a real moment where I can go back to the work that I've done through Impulse and actually help these people. So I went to the bar manager and I said, these people are on G and they're overdosing. So they got them back up, they gave them water, and it was just one of those moments where I was like, wow, like, Impulse taught me this, and I can make a difference.
Learning everything, all the information that we offer, I actually this year started PrEP. So that kind of influenced me in that way because it helped me learn another resource that I can help myself to prevent HIV and just take care of myself and provide a healthier lifestyle.
During New York City Gay Pride, it's always a really special moment for everyone in New York City, especially for the gay community, and I think it was just a great time. We all came together.
Doing the work within Impulse has impacted me in numerous of ways. It allowed me to not only meet amazing men, but gain a brotherhood with these amazing men, which is something that I always wanted, a good group of friends that I can do something passionate with.
People know that I'm associated with Impulse Group. They automatically, want to reach out to me with questions or with, any insight as to how to get on PrEP, or who should I speak to about this, or, what next event do you guys have coming up?
So goals for 2017 is to engage with more individuals throughout New York City. We want to reach other communities that we haven't gone into, which means that we are going to go into outer boroughs. And we really want to focus on treatment as prevention, talk about PrEP, more and access on PrEP, and normalizing testing.
We should be embracing everyone within our community, regardless of your race, regardless of your culture, regardless of your status, regardless of your upbringing. It doesn't matter, because we are in this fight together.